Hi everyone, I'm Ankita Ramayar and I studied in NPS Koramangala from 1st to 10th grade in the CBSE board, and in 11th and 12th I did IB. So I will be attending the University of Michigan Ann Arbor, my dream school, and I'll be studying biology with pre-med. So here's what I struggled with my college apps. My transition from CBSE to IB. What is IB? Don't ask me. I didn't have a clue. So much like Riddhi and Shaina, I had the advantage of starting early, or at least midway through 10th grade. So here are the things I knew back then. I was clueless. Yup, even I acknowledge that. And two, I definitely needed help. And thirdly, I knew that my sister had joined Shaista earlier and she got into her dream school where she's studying right now, University of Michigan. And I wanted the same exact thing. And things on my to-do list were move to an IB school and change my curriculum. Yes, and this is when I had no clue what IB was. Ace the ACT, seemed easy peasy. Balance extra curriculars and academics, write essays, and boom, I'm in. So while this was the end result, and I will be attending UMich, and I did get into 16 out of 16 schools that I applied to. There was so much to get a grip on, guys. Like, as I expected, things didn't go as planned. So I ended up writing the ACT 5 times, and I'm not recommending this to anyone. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, I remember I would wear this very t-shirt to the ACT exam hall, and the proctor would literally laugh at me and say, "Hey, you can take it only 6 times, right? And you're here for the fifth." And yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, but I knew I sucked at standardized, and I just kept giving the test over and over again. So yeah, guys, like, I'm serious. I worshipped the University of Michigan. And yes, that is my little shrine to the school. And that's my acceptance certificate next to my sister's right now. So again, during summer, it's easy to accomplish everything like my co-curriculars, social service, standardized test prep, and along with the similar pattern of just studying a little bit for CBSE. But here's what I struggled with. If I were to move to an IB school, I would have to prepare so damn much. And I wasn't mentally prepared to do this, especially because I had to acclimatize to not only a new curriculum, but also a new social environment, like new friends, new school. It's a huge deal. So what is CBSE to IB? I went with this question to Shaista, and she's like, okay, fine. At least you're asking. That's a great way to start. So she was the one person to walk beside me and explain the process, break it down. So she explained the huge change in syllabus, and she understood that I needed to, leave my friends behind in my old school and adapt to this new environment and teaching style. So what I did know was that I had 4 months of summer if I was going to make this swap. That's 120 golden days, and that's longer than what Phineas and Ferb had. So what she did help me do was manage my time really well by tailoring a plan, building that plan with me side by side. So first she started off with making a pros and cons list and just checking whether, IB would be the right fit for me. And of course, like, since it did seem to have a lot more opportunities for me, I made the swap and I went ahead with IB. And then she came up with the next spreadsheet saying, you know what, you have to put down your co-curricular activities, what you're interested in, what you're passionate in. And what she really helped me do was balance my co-curricular activities along with standardized test prep, social service, and the additional burden of IB prep, which sounds inevitable, but and like kind of impossible too. But I accomplished all that and more with her planning strategy that she really helped me out with over the summer. So unlike others who thought I was distracted and had that whole mentality of, like, stay at home and study, this is important, your grades are important, only standardized tests are important, like, she helped me balance out everything. And I feel like an important aspect for me in my college apps was definitely starting early, if not as early as the other two, at least a bit earlier, to have this plan that actually entailed squeezing out the best possible use of every second of every single day. in my 4 months of summer and through high school. So yeah, of course, this was extremely helpful. And guys, I got 8 hours of sleep every night. So it's not an impossible thing to do. She made sure I wasn't, pushing myself beyond the limit. And the difference that I had with her was that, she would make space for my opportunities. I've been playing the piano my whole life. And I remember in 12th grade, I had the opportunity to just, skip 2 weeks of school and fly off to Italy and perform there. It was like a really once in a lifetime opportunity. And I was like, okay, do I take this or not? And Shaista definitely encouraged me to move forward with the step. And it was so nice having her support and her encouragement through the process. When I told her I liked long distance running and I liked playing football, she said, that's amazing. You can run marathons and now you're a part of your new school's football team. This opens so many more doors for you. And I also remember doing this independent research internship, and she was the one to motivate me to take it to the next level, even during 12th grade, all while handling academics on the side. And I was able to even write my own independent research paper, which is a huge deal for me. She was there to kind of help me figure all this out. And finally, I am going to my dream school. So I can say things definitely did work out. So now over to someone whom I share a lot in common with, Aman, who also got accepted to all the schools he applied to. Over to you, Aman.